Christmas, everybody. My name is Ben Diaz. It's a joy to be here. Actually, coming from my house here on Auben Lane in Holt, Michigan. This is Christmas from Auben Woods. We have some woods back there. Some of you already know this about our house, where we've had a path cut back there, and it's just given us access, especially during quarantine, to walk around the path. And over the next hour or so, just want to invite all of you that are joining us for just some Christmas songs. We wanted to be able to do this, and this is from our house, the Diaz home, to yours. I have a special guest with me that many of you know. This is Miss Andrea Maynard.
Hello, everybody. Good to be with you tonight.
Yes.
Looking forward to it.
Yeah. And so the first song that you just heard was a Harry Connick Jr. kind of knockoff of Winter Wonderland.
Still sounded great.
Well, thanks. It's from a movie. Do you know what movie it's from?
No.
It's an older movie. When Harry Met Sally.
I actually have never seen that movie.
Yeah, it probably has been a while. But the soundtrack is great because Harry Connick Jr. does all of that. But for tonight, we're going to do some of the, you're right, we're going to be doing some of the songs that you can sing along with. And since we did Winter Wonderland, we just thought, some of you may have already been singing along, we just thought, hey, what if we started with that and did it again? What do you think, Andrea?
Let's do it.
All right. I'm going to try not to do it in the Harry Connick Jr. way.
If you need a moment, take a moment.
Let's see. I might need a little bit of a moment. There we go. Something like that.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. Beautiful sight, we're happy tonight. Oh, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is a bluebird, here to stay is a new bird. He sings a love song as we go along. Oh, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman, then pretend that he is Parson Brown. We'll say, are you married? He'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Oh, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, are you married? We'll say, no, man. But you can do the job when you're in town. Later on, we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made. Oh, walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland. Walking in a winter wonderland.
Nice.
There we go.
Yeah.
Good.
Now, we haven't really had a Winter Wonderland very much.
No, we have
just
not.
yet. Now, are you the type of person that likes snow?
Right around Christmas time. So I think there's like a 3-week window, and then once January hits, no more.
So Michigan is the perfect place for you.
I
to
know.
live.
It'd be one thing if it would stay off the roads. Then I would be fine. But
Yeah.
then you get to February and it's just like all that brown slush. It's not pretty anymore.
Right.
So it doesn't need to be here.
Well, how about you guys? Are you guys ones that like having winter wonderlands, or are you like, hey, just on Christmas Eve? I haven't checked out the chat at all. Have you checked out the chat? Do you have
Yeah,
people
I've seen
joining us
people.
tonight?
I'm trying to follow. I see Allie is watching. Hello
Yeah.
again from this morning. Got Michael.
Right on.
Jeremy
Oh, boy.
Black is watching with us. I'm just scrolling up. Andy, Marla's watching. Katie is running our chat for us. So
Thank you,
thank you,
Katie.
Katie. Awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of people
Yeah,
tuning
and that's
in.
just
So
on the Facebook.
that is just on
feed.
Facebook. That is where I'm
We got the
looking.
live feed, and we have Dan and Donna Carncross, Ray and Kay Wright. Hello. Katie is also
Yep.
hosting that chat so well. What's up, Billy Boy? So yeah, that's fun. Well, the next song that we're doing,
Yes.
what do we got?
We're doing Jingle Bells, but slightly different.
Right. I mean, we could do kind of the more.
Yeah, let's not do that. Let's
Okay.
not do that.
Let's see. How about something like this?
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh, dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. O'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to laugh and sing a sleighing song tonight. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Oh, jingle bells,
Nicely done.
Thank you. Very
Yeah.
well done yourself.
Thank you. That's a Jingle Bell jazz
Yes.
waltz type of thing. Yeah, there's different versions of Jingle Bells. Have you heard Frank Sinatra's version where they spell out Jingle Bells?
Will you sing that for me?
Well, I don't know if I'll sing it, but it's the Jingle
I'm sure I have at
Bells,
some point. But
Bells. Yeah, it's good.
you don't want to sing that for
I
me?
don't. No.
Okay.
But who are some of your favorite Christmas
Ooh.
artists? And you can tell us in the chat too some of your
Yeah,
favorite Christmas.
I'm definitely an oldie at heart with like the Christmas. I mean, Frank Sinatra's great. You get Andy Williams singing a couple of his.
The most wonderful time of the year.
Yeah, I mean
That's
those
what
are
people sing
good.
during back to school times too, right?
I mean, right? There's Karen Carpenter and Merry Christmas, Darling is a great one. I love that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, the older it sounds, so if it's like from the 40s or the 50s, the more I like it.
Right.
So
That's
yes,
good.
yep. So that's my taste on
Yeah.
Christmas
Did
music.
you grow up on Christmas music, like classics then?
I guess I don't know. I think I've always gravitated towards that. I think that's my musical leaning anyway. So I love
Yeah.
stuff from like big bands, so like the 40s, jazz stuff from like the 50s. I don't know. I'm not really into what's currently on the radio, but I just choose to be different in that
Well,
anyway.
What if Taylor Swift is watching? Hi, Taylor.
Well, I'm sorry, but there's other people I like
Oh.
more.
You would say that with Taylor Swift
I
watching?
would. I mean, I'm sorry.
I'm sure there's someone in the Lansing area with the name Taylor Swift, but maybe even that
There
particular
probably
Taylor
is.
is not even watching.
That's-
But let's see. Let's check out the chat. Let's see how people are doing there.
Trying to.
Anything we should be aware of at this point, or should we just keep going? Oh,
Doing good. We got group on.
yeah.
I'm trying to see. Oh, Gretchen agrees with me on. Hold on.
Yeah, actually, can we do a little behind the scenes? We have a special guest joining us as well. Before we introduce him, if you know who that masked man is,
Guess
drop
right
his
now.
name in the chat. Thanks for being here, masked guest.
Yeah, you got it.
All right. Let's see if the people in the chat can guess the song without us telling them. You're gonna say the title in the first line,
That is true.
but maybe they can guess it on my intro. And I'm not even sure what my intro is at this point.
Well, here you go. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on, our troubles will be miles away. Here we are as in olden days, happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years we all will be together, if the Lord allows. So hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. happy golden days of yore. Faithful friends who are dear to us, gather near to us once more. Through the years, we all will be together if the Lord allows. So hang a shining star upon the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas now.
Very nice. Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah, that's a fun one. I don't know. If you do you grow up singing that song? I'm trying to even think versions of that song that I'm aware of.
I don't know. I guess I haven't. I'm thinking of Judy Garland.
Okay.
If you've ever seen, what's it called? Meet Me in St. Louis. That's where the song originally was. So she's in
Nice.
this pretty red dress. Anyway, that's what I remember. So,
Right on. So yeah.
but yeah, Judy Garland is what I think of for this
Yeah.
song.
Well, thanks for joining us again. If you're just joining us, we're just here in the Diaz home. Call this Auben Woods. Also, people are probably wondering too, like Auben Woods is, we have woods in the background, but we also like to do wood projects with our family. And so what we do is we use like reclaimed woods that people that are heading to either the burn pile or the dumpster. And I don't know, there's probably different things around the home that you can't really see. But yeah, that's kind of why we call this place Auben Woods. But welcome from wherever you're joining. If you need a refill on your hot cocoa, or maybe you're like me and you drink black coffee this late at night, it's actually not that late. It just feels
is
like,
not that-
yeah, it's great because in Michigan, you know, you can have lunch and watch the sunset at the same time over, you know, in the wintertime. It feels so dark at 5:52
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. Well, we should probably go back to, because you asked the question, who's behind the scenes before. We did not answer
Did
that, but I
people-
did see the right answers
are
kind
the
of
right
floating
answers
through. So
all
it
in
is
there?
Dave Maxey,
Me,
It's Dave,
if you're wondering.
Mr. Maxey, D-Max.
the man
on.
behind the curtain.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Should we, do we have people joining us tonight? Yes, we do.
We do.
We have a few people on with us, which is great. Thanks for joining us tonight. What's next, Andrea?
That
you
is
wanna
a really
do-
good question.
I mean, we are. Do you want to do something upbeat, or do you want to kind of?
Or do you want to play something?
You want to play something?
That would be, I say, an instrumental break. That's what I'm
Instrumental
voting.
break. All right,
Yes.
instrumental break. How about this? I think people. I can't see my shot, but I'm guessing that's in there. All right. This is a Charlie Brown Christmas. I think everybody has not just seen it, but hopefully everybody loves it. When was the last time you've seen that, Andrea?
Probably last year. I have not watched it this year. So
Okay.
I'm falling behind.
No. Have you seen any fun things this year that are new, or are there classics that you like to watch?
What did we watch? I mean, our family typically watches like Home Alone. We try and do like the watching It's a Wonderful Life. That is a long movie, but really good story.
It's
I
great.
do like that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's one where it's like if you have to be committed.
You have to be in the mood, and it's, I mean, do you watch it black and white or do you watch
Oh,
the
yeah,
colored version?
totally.
Okay, because that's
Black
what
and
I
white.
do too.
But I also have 5 kids, so
I mean, it is a long movie, but the story is really good.
yes.
So
Yeah. Because for us here, we just saw Elf again, and we see that every year.
yeah, I have not watched that yet this year.
Yeah, that's a great one. Yeah, the Charlie Brown Christmas is great, but the music I think is one of my favorite things. So I'm just gonna play a medley of different songs from Charlie Brown.
All right. Very well done.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Betty even called you Schroeder in the
Who's that?
Betty Strayer. Shout out to Betty.
I'll take it. Right.
So yes. Yeah.
Schroeder. Gotta love that. Well, that was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Anything in the chat that we should be aware of at this point?
I don't think so. People were still saying what they love to watch during this time of year.
Ooh, anything that we didn't mention?
Scrolling up. So Barb loves the classic cartoons, so like Rudolph and Frosty, which we'll get a taste of one of those here probably in a minute.
Okay.
Scrolling up. Not the best at doing this on my phone. I'm so used to using my laptop for the chat, like on weekends when I'm
Yeah.
chat hosting. So I'm like, oh, I'm a little slow. Yeah, Jenny Willard was like, don't pretend that you need that sheet music in front of you.
What?
So
Thanks for calling me out, Jenny. Yeah, that one has been a little rusty on that particular one.
I did not hear one wrong note though.
Oh, well, thank you.
So yeah, great job.
Few people would like to know if they can ask for requests.
Oh,
You can ask for them. I don't know if we'll play them, but if your
depends on what
requests
they
land
are.
on our set list,
oh.
no, we could do that.
What are some of the?
They haven't listed.
Oh, they haven't
Okay.
listed.
Yeah,
I don't know if they can.
bring them on. Bring them on. And Andrea is built for this, especially Mariah Carey's
Oh
songs.
my! No Mariah Carey, please. Unless you want to hear really bad runs. No, I think we're good. Another instrumental, anyone? Or,
Should she do it?
no, I should not be so bad.
No, you don't want to.
I'm not Mariah Carey, so
Well, and I'm not Schroeder, but we can still be ourselves while.
well,
honoring.
you could lead it too, Ben.
That's
My
true.
goal is to get you singing one of these songs tonight. So
Yeah. No, we're good. I think you're doing a great job.
no, and I'm gonna.
Fabulous.
Dave, do you agree with me? We need.
Agree.
Yep, he said he agrees. So
For some reason, I just feel
don't
feels
even.
a little-
Don't even.
feels a little tight in the vocal region. All right. Let's see. What do we have next, Andrea?
Well, we could do Rudolph. That's what's next on my.
Okay. Somebody asked about or
Barb
talked about
says she,
the,
yeah. And someone I think was like, they're going to watch Rudolph after this. So,
Hey, see, it's starting to feel like Christmas for sure.
yeah. Heather said they were going to watch Rudolph after this. So,
Right on. Hey, Heather. Is this Heather Salazar?
this is Heather Salazar.
Hey, Salazars. Oh, speaking of Christmas, Christmas Eve is coming up. And
It
if
is.
you haven't heard yet about our Christmas Eve gatherings at Trinity Church, why don't you tell them, Andrea?
I need to, I can tell you. So, yeah, it'll be 2, 4, and 6 all virtually this year. But, yeah, and it'll be super great. So, you find us on wherever you're watching now. So, it'll be on all our platforms. It's where you can find us. It's going to be really good. We got some cool stuff planned.
We do. And I
So-
think we're going to do a pregame. We're still debating about whether we should do like the pregame before the service, as people are coming in and introducing themselves in the chat. We're wondering, should we do, maybe you can tell us, there's one idea we had of doing a Name That Tune during the pregame.
I think that would be kind of fun.
Yeah. 'Cause this morning, Charlie had the Build Your Own Gingerbread House, and Mr. Maxey back there had, his own sons didn't even vote for
Well,
his.
I will say, Dave, I voted.
Well, they heard you the first one.
They weren't going to eat it.
Yeah, I did see Christian voted twice, so he like redeemed himself in the
Yeah.
chat. I voted for you both times, Dave. I will say that. And the second one, I voted for you before I even knew what it was. So
And that's called the sympathy vote.
Yes.
no, loyal to a good friend.
So Marvin and Charlie,
Oh, not.
can
No,
talk
I'm not
to
saying.
Andrea.
I'm not saying. That. I work closer with Dave. Let me just say that.
You like the shovel.
all right. Should we do some Rudolph?
We can.
All right.
Yes.
Just wait for my intro.
Yes. This super long. She's gonna keep me on my toes. This might just be another instrumental because I won't know when to come in. You know, no,
Not done yet. It's still the intro.
this is not eye contact. All right, you can start this song. Dave? You know Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. But do you recall the most famous reindeer of all? used to laugh and call him names.
Like Pinocchio?
They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee.
Yippee!
Sorry. All right, keep going, keep going. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loved him as he shouted out with glee.
Yippee!
Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history. That was rough.
It's
On
all
many
for
levels.
fun. Well, the good thing is all of these
You
are,
did participate, though, in the
yeah,
way
I mean, yeah, this-
that I
think
wanted you
everybody-
to.
You got to tell me, were people, you got to have been participating at home. I mean,
Hopefully you were saying those things, because I really tried to get Ben to say those,
It
and I
worked.
wasn't sure.
very persuasive.
Thank
yeah,
you. It's a
very
talent of mine.
persuasive. It is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that was fun. Just so you know, all these, we're just having fun, right?
Mm-hmm.
These aren't like, there's a difference between unrehearsed, unpolished, and polished, and we're
Somewhere in the middle.
of somewhere there. Yeah, not definitely in the polished area.
No.
Just having
Nope.
fun. So, but this is kind of what we would do, right? Like, you know, I don't know what is like. It sounds like for your family, you guys generally would get together. You have a very musical family. I think you have a very musical family.
They are. They just don't typically always participate. I mean, my grandparents, we had them, and so with them, I'll sit down around the piano, and usually they'll congregate, so they love to sing. And then
Yeah,
my mom's usually somewhere singing in the kitchen, doing something. So
that's nice.
we were singing some Sound of Music 2 weeks ago, and so
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
doing
fun.
that. So not Christmas related, but it was still music. And then yeah, my brother David. I don't know if he's still playing a whole lot, but he was a drummer, played guitar,
Yeah.
and he taught himself how to play banjo. Kind of one of those people that can teach himself how to play any
Right,
instrument.
yeah.
So
well, and your brother David is also through Trinity.
yeah,
Global
so he's one of our missionaries. So he and his wife Vanessa are missionaries in the Philippines. So we've been fortunate to have them back home since July. I don't know. It's all running a blur, but they're home right
Right.
now. Saw them today. So
That's excellent.
if they're watching, hello.
Taylor Swift, if you're still watching.
Yeah, hello to you too.
All right. You know, we are going to do Deck the Halls. I've seen it as Deck the Hall and sometimes as Deck the Halls. It seems to
I
be-
always feel like Deck the Halls is what
Right.
that's the way you sing it, I
Yeah,
guess.
that makes the most sense.
I mean, I guess if you had one hall,
yeah, if you
is
have
that-
if you have a studio
do you have one
apartment.
hall? That's all I have, so deck my hall.
But we're gonna do this a little bit. You can still sing along, but it's gonna be switch it up a little bit. We like to do this type of thing.
We
We're
do,
at 6:09, by the way. I'm just keeping track, just for fun.
just for fun.
Yeah,
Okay.
just keeping myself on track. 'Cause I have a
Alright,
tendency
alright.
to-
Deck the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season the halls with boughs of holly. Fa la 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 la. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Fa la 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 la. Don we now our gay apparel. Fa la 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 la. Troll the ancient Yuletide carol. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Fa la 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 la. Just had to hit that note.
Yeah. Beautiful. Thank you for all of you who have been joining us. We are about 45 minutes into this. We were planning on going to about 7. Not 7:30. 6:30.
Back up.
Yes, and we have. I guess we have a couple more.
We do, but I didn't know if we wanted to do requests to
Oh, were there any requests?
any that stand out to you, Dave, that you think we could do? Is the question. Ben can do that one.
You were mean
yes.
one,
There you go.
Mr. Grinch. You really are a heel. I don't know how the rest goes.
That's a great start.
Something about a greasy banana, black banana peel.
Something.
Something like that. 39.5-foot pole, something like that.
Andrea, your dad would like you to know that your family is watching right now.
Oh, hello, Dad. Hello, everyone. Glad that you're joining.
Someone mistakenly called you both young people, only it's true for one of you.
Ah. Which one, Dave?
Yes, which one?
That would be Andrea.
No, it's true. It's true.
But there is a legit request for All I Want for Christmas, the Mariah Carey version.
Oh my goodness, I cannot do that song.
How about we make it a sing-along?
If you lead it, or Dave. Dave needs his shining moment.
I'm good.
We are going to do that song. We're doing that song. We'll do part of that song.
Oh my goodness, be prepared. I make no guarantees that this is gonna sound good at all, and I need the lyrics because I don't know.
Yeah, go and grab the lyrics.
And you can
But
just.
you got to be singing along at home. So this is a legit request.
This is a legit request.
By multiple people.
Who said this? Because I might need to talk to them afterwards.
Can't tell you that.
I'll just go
it's
scroll
Dave
through.
in the chat, isn't it you?
It's Aiden.
Of all the requests, this is the one we're doing.
You said Hayden.
I did say Hayden.
I think I talked to Hayden this morning in the chat. So hello, Hayden.
There's the Glee version of Last Christmas, which is also
Last Christmas.
Yeah, I mean, there's.
There's many different directions.
Yeah, I
we
don't
could
know what
go.
direction you really want to go. You can call what song you want to do. We don't need to do them. I mean, I guess we have to do a little bit of it now that I played the intro.
You could do an instrumental, and I'll kind of sing over top of it.
We don't have to do much of it. We just do
Yeah,
it.
just
Yeah.
like 2 seconds.
Like the intro?
Is that good enough?
Or do you want to get it when it's ripping? We got to do a little bit of that.
You go, do
right.
your thing, and maybe I'll come in. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, that would be you.
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. I just want you for my own, more than you could ever know. Make my wish come true. All I want for Christmas is you. Christmas. There is just one thing I need. And I don't care about the presents underneath the Christmas tree. All right, now I'm good.
All right, that's good.
That's good.
We did a whole.
I don't know the words well enough, and I feel like this is one of the big all-time songs. Which
Yes, you did great. Didn't you do great?
Thanks.
You did great.
Thanks.
Yes.
And
Thank you, Andrea. Miss Andrea.
Miss Andrea.
Someone wrote a certain parody recently of a Christmas song. That might be a good one to.
You-
I think we might want to save that one, don't we?
yeah. You want to tell them what we're talking about? You want me to tell them what we're talking about?
Well, you wrote it, so you might as well tell them.
If you haven't received, well, maybe you've received already the Christmas card from Trinity Church from the staff, and there were pictures and selfies on there. On the back, there was a poem that I rewrote. My favorite things. We talked about Sound of Music, and the My Favorite Things song I rewrote into these quarantine things. But I think we might be introducing that.
Yeah, just
maybe
I would say just
after
wait.
Christmas.
It's coming.
But it is fun. That's the plan. Because we have a couple songs left. Was there any other requests that we need to honor?
Ones that Ben can sing, please.
Blue Christmas? No, it's
We do need to do that
no one
song.
requested it though.
I
And
did, and so did Dave. Dave, you're with me, right?
I thought we said legitimate requests. Just
We're
because you
the
guys want
ones
to,
doing
you guys
this.
just want to see my Elvis.
Yes. If you want to see Ben's Elvis impression,
I don't have an Elvis impersonation.
yes, you do.
Just fine. We would like to see you do it.
Say in the chat if you're with us. Maybe we'll do one more, and then after that, I think we need to do Christmas.
I don't know. I don't know because we need to wrap up. Because
No.
just so everybody knows, right? The reason why we put this on at there's multiple reasons why we put this on at 5:30. Because at 7 p.m. Michigan State basketball is ready to play,
my
and
goodness.
you've got to be ready for Michigan State basketball at 7 p.m. where
Just
they start the
waiting for
Big
that
Ten season
moment.
against Northwestern, and everybody in this room wants to see Michigan State basketball. Okay, everyone in my home, everyone in the Diaz family, and I'm sure many of you
The
watching there.
sports ball. Is
Some
that
of
what
you
we're
guys are gonna watch
watching?
Rudolph.
Sports ball.
Yeah, the sports ball.
The one with the net, not the goal, right?
That
Yeah.
yes, yep.
Very good, Dave,
exactly,
very good.
yes. Yep, you kick home runs in that one. All right. Should we just? You want to do Joy to the World? Pretty much after that, my family's gonna come down.
I know. You need to do Blue Christmas. I don't think I'm going to budge on that. So,
Do Blue Christmas?
yes.
I don't
You can
know.
do a taste like I did of all
No, you could do it. I can play. I'm at the piano.
No.
You're there.
No, that's not how this works. So,
Um,
go ahead.
no, I'm good. I'm legitimately I'm good. Let's do Joy to the World. You know, we're just taking up a lot of time talking. People don't want to just hear talking. They
All
wanna
right,
hear-
Michelle says Blue Christmas. No one cares about MSU. So, I'm just going to point that out. Thank you, Michelle.
Okay, I have never sung Blue Christmas.
You've sung the first part. And then Dave and I will do the ooze on top somewhere. We'll see how
not
this
to
goes.
Transpose. This is too high in this.
Well, that's fine because I think the ooze would be too high anyway.
So I need to transpose it. Is what you're saying? I need to move this down. Oh, this is gonna be a mess.
Just a taste.
I can't believe
There you go.
this is gonna be on the interwebs for. Oh yeah, it's fine.
You're
Dave,
among
it's fine.
family, right?
Yeah, no problem. I've fallen for this one too many times. Oh yeah, this is not broadcasting through the atrium, Ben. Yeah, just keep talking. Oh.
Everyone's like, sing Ben, Blue Christmas.
Oh, hey over blue Christmas without you.
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave.
I'll be so blue just thinking about you. 'Cause decorate. Is that plenty?
Sure, I'll take it. It got me laughing. So that was great.
Yes. Good thing that was muted, right, Dave? That's going to be erased from.
So show Ben some love in the chat if you thought it was good.
4 people watching.
Thank you both for joining us tonight. Thanks, Mom and Mrs. Maynard.
Yes. Thank you, Mom.
All right. Actually, we have 2 songs left because we're creeping up on 6:30, and for these 2 songs, we'll do "Joy to the World," and then I think the Diaz family is going to come down and say "Merry Christmas." Maybe we get Kim to sing a song.
Yes. Kim, you can have my seat.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at my phone. She's probably gonna text me right now. Once this broadcast hits, that's
We'll just see what her face says when she comes walking.
Yeah.
Be like, "You
Hey,
want
in the
a
chat,
seat?"
Kim has a great Elvis Presley. Have her do Blue Christmas. All right, let's do Joy to the World. I don't need this. Let's see. I apologize in advance, Andrea. I forget how this goes.
I kind of do too, so we might be winging it.
Oh, you know we're winging it.
Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room, and heaven and nature sing. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Joy to the earth, the Savior reigns. Let men their songs implore, while fields and floods, rocks, hills, and plains repeat the sounding joy. Oh, repeat the sounding joy. Repeat the sounding He rules the world with truth and grace, and makes the nations prove the glories of his righteousness, and wonders of his love. Oh, and wonders of his love, and wonders of his love. Oh, joy to the world. Oh, the Lord is come. Oh, joy to the world. Joy to the world.
Very nice.
We remembered.
Yes, that was a fun
good.
styling.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, we wanted to. Well, go ahead, Andrea. You want to say thank you to people since
Oh yeah.
you'll be talking.
Thanks
to-
so much for joining us, everybody. It's been so fun. to see you guys in the chat showing up, even though we're apart, still be able to spend our time together in fun ways like this. So yeah, it's been
Yeah.
fun, Ben and Dave. Awesome.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Maxey. And hey, look, we have we have the Diaz crew joining. Yeah. And my mom, we call her Lola, which means grandma in Tagalog, somewhere in her space on that side of the home. You guys having fun? Yeah, you guys ready for one more song? Kim, did you hear the
Yeah,
request?
my seat is yours if you would like it.
Was it? Yeah. Excellent. Did we get a second wave from Dave Maxey, who's running tech for us? And everybody just give Dave some love in the chat. Thank you, sir.
Yes, thank you, Dave.
Always a pleasure to do not just this kind of stuff, but life with you, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's excellent. We have one song left, which is the Christmas song, Chestnuts Roasting Over an Open Fire. That's not
Yeah.
over. Over is not in the word. That is not in the title. On an open fire.
Yes.
Actually, we at the piano studio we do a Christmas Carol identification game, and yes, and you all
I
do
hear
very
you.
very well.
You guys did very well.
Josiah enjoys that game very much. Very much. Yeah. Remember when we used to what's this song? Rudolph the Red-Nosed. Wow. Yes. See, just off of one note. Can you do that? All
I
right,
think you might be a little biased, and you could play whatever. So I'm
Why
not gonna
you
fall
gotta
for
tell a magician's secrets
Because-
with all 4 people watching? All right. So our last song tonight will be the Christmas song, and the very last line of the Christmas song is what?
Merry Christmas to you is what I'm seeing.
Yes,
on
although
this.
it's been said many times
Yeah.
anyways. So we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. Remember, if you don't have a place to join on Christmas Eve, you can join us right where you're watching for Trinity Church. We'd love to host you on Christmas Eve. I know it looks a little bit different this year. But one of the cool things that you'll notice during our Christmas Eve gathered time together is throughout the months of November and December, we as a church family have been really actively seeking to bless the community, the greater Lansing community. And we want to celebrate that. There's going to be a lot of ways that even the people watching today have made cookies, have served, bless you,
Bless you.
have served the community, whether it's healthcare workers, whether it's local businesses, whether it's people in assisted living homes, whether it's our friends that are immigrants or refugees, just throughout those who are under served in our communities. So we want to be able to celebrate that. We want you to be able to be aware of the ways that we can partner with you and partner with Christ in terms of serving and bringing the hope and the good news through this Christmas. So that's this Thursday, which is Christmas Eve. 2 o'clock, you can join us. 4 o'clock or 6 o'clock, come a little early. We'll have a time where you can kind of get settled in, like 15 minutes early. We do this thing called the pregame. Just have a lot of fun. So come join us then. Anything else before we sign off?
I think you said it all.
Actually,
so
we're not signing off. We're doing a
Yeah,
song.
we're doing one more
So,
song.
yeah. And then we'll sign off.
Chestnuts roasting on an open fire, Jack Frost nipping at your nose, Yuletide carols being sung by a choir, and folks dressed up like Eskimos. Everybody knows a turkey and some mistletoe help to make the season bright. Tiny tots with their eyes all aglow will find it hard to sleep tonight. They Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas to you. They know that Santa's on his way. He's loaded lots of toys and goodies on his sleigh. And every mother's child is gonna spy to see if reindeer really know how to fly. And so I'm offering this simple phrase to kids from 1 to 92. Although it's been said many times, many ways, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas to you.
All right, Merry Christmas, everybody.
Merry Christmas.